And now you're probably wondering, how am I going to use this? Let me explain that. For the first option, what you're going to do is you're going to measure your distance from the target. So let's say you're trying to measure a tree, you measure your distance from that target object. 2, you'll use the straw to sight the top of your target, and you'll measure the angle on the inclinometer. You will notice here that the inclinometer reads 70 degrees. Obviously, we need to interpret that reading. That 70 degrees happens to be the top angle here in this right triangle. And since this angle is 70 degrees, and it is a right triangle, that means the remaining angle is 20 degrees. So it is the 20-degree measure that you want to use. So now you have your reference angle, and you know the length of the adjacent leg in the right triangle. So you can find the measure of the opposite leg using the tangent ratio. Now, if you assemble your protractor using the other method, the steps are the same. First, you measure your distance from the target. Ooh, look, we're 20 meters away again. And once again, you're going to use the straw to sight the top of the target, and you're going to read your angle measure. The advantage of this particular method is that interpreting the reading is quite simple. You will notice that this reads 25 degrees. Obviously, it is not the top angle of the right triangle. It's actually this angle outside the triangle. But notice how the top angle of the triangle and this angle outside form 90 degrees. So they are complementary angles. Also, remember, since the three angle measures of a triangle total to 180 degrees, the two acute angles in a right triangle must be complementary. Therefore, this 25 degrees here has to be the measure of the angle here. So the advantage of using option 2 is that you can read the angle measure directly.